Join me as I dive deep into the suspenseful story of a forbidden love affair between a wife and her stepson, and see if I can piece together the clues to uncover the truth. Behind the closed doors of a seemingly perfect family, a shocking secret was hiding, waiting to tear them all apart. A wife, who had built a life with her husband, was living a double life, harboring a dark secret that would shatter the very foundation of their relationship. The relationship between the wife and her stepson was like a ticking time bomb, waiting to explode and destroy everything in its path. It was a moral dilemma, a taboo that was never meant to be crossed, and yet, they found themselves swept away by their emotions. The wife, who had taken on a maternal role, had blurred the lines, creating a sense of ambiguity that led to an unhealthy fascination. As the wife and her stepson continued to navigate their forbidden love, they found themselves trapped in a web of guilt, shame, and fear. They knew that their actions were wrong, but they couldn't help themselves, driven by a passion that had taken hold of their lives. The husband, oblivious to the deceit, remained in the dark, unaware of the storm that was brewing beneath the surface. The complexity of their relationship was a tangled web of emotions, desires, and motivations. The wife, torn between her duty as a wife and her passion for her stepson, struggled to reconcile her feelings. The stepson, caught in the midst of his own desires, was torn between his loyalty to his father and his all-consuming love for his stepmother. The wife's background was marred by a childhood of neglect and abuse, leaving her with a deep-seated need for love and validation. The stepson, on the other hand, had grown up feeling like an outsider in his own family, always struggling to find his place. Their individual struggles and desires had created a perfect storm, culminating in a forbidden love affair that would change their lives forever. The husband, once a doting father, had become distant, consumed by his own problems, leaving a void that the wife and her stepson were only too happy to fill. The wife, lonely and unfulfilled, found solace in her stepson's affection, while the stepson, craving attention, basked in the love and attention of his stepmother. The circumstances that led to the affair were a perfect mix of opportunity, temptation, and vulnerability. The husband's absence had created a void, and the wife and her stepson had fallen prey to their own desires. As the days turned into weeks, their secret grew, hiding behind a facade of normalcy. The pivotal moment of discovery came unexpectedly, like a thief in the night, shattering the fragile peace that had been maintained. The husband, returning home early from a trip, caught his wife and stepson in a compromising position, leaving him reeling in shock and anger. The emotions that followed were intense, as the family was torn apart by the revelation. In the aftermath of the discovery, the family dynamics were forever changed. The husband, consumed by anger and betrayal, struggled to come to terms with the fact that his wife had cheated on him with his own son. The wife, filled with regret and remorse, was left to pick up the pieces of her shattered life. The stepson, caught in the middle, was left to navigate the treacherous landscape of his own emotions. In the end, the affair had left a trail of destruction, a reminder that forbidden love can have devastating consequences. It's a story that raises questions about the themes of love, betrayal, and redemption, leaving us to ponder the complexities of the human heart. What do you think about this twisted love affair? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more suspenseful stories that will leave you on the edge of your seat.